Welcome, friends, to the Listening Room Director's Cut at Virgin's Bar and Lounge at the beautiful 3300 Event Center on Willows Drive in excellent Peoria, Illinois. How many amendments can we make? There are always more. I'm so glad to be here with you, and especially glad to see so many new friends in the room. What you are enjoying, will hopefully enjoy tonight, is called the Listening Room Director's Cut. It is based off of an open mic community called the Listening Room. We gather every Tuesday night somewhere. We change locations every time we meet, and so we call ourselves a mobile open mic community. On Thursdays here at Third Chance Bar and Lounge specifically, you will hear only artists that you can find on your average Tuesday night with our mobile open mic community. So Tuesdays and Thursdays are very much reliant upon each other. They're very much a part of each other. We are aiming for them to grow together rather than separately. So thanks for being a part of this. And if this is the reason you learn about our Tuesday night open mics, all the better. We'd love to see you on our Tuesday as well. My name is Sarah Marie Dillard. I am very proud to be the host of the Listening Room Mobile Open Mic and the Listening Room Director's Cut. That's me, I'm the director. Who is she? He's so powerful. Who's that girl? Who's that girl? Director's Cut. Here comes Brian. He's already taken such good care of us. Let's give it up for Brian. You just let Brian know what you need to eat or drink. He is always here to help us be as comfortable as possible. And if you haven't been in here in a while, or if this is your first time, you might not know, so many updates continue to be made to this fabulous room. This new stage in particular is only a few months old. We are one of the first series to take place on this stage. There used to be a much smaller one over in the opposite corner. Everything has changed. Just for today, today's the first show with this additional curtain here on the back wall. This is the first show with these blue tower lights behind, and so much has even changed out in the bar area since the last time I was here, and I'm here all the damn time. So just continual updates being made to this fabulous facility. So as you're here, please consider the different ways that you and your circle and your community could make use of the many fabulous spaces at 3300 Event Center. I'm talking so much, and we haven't welcomed our spotlight artist for the evening. Please put your hands together for Kathy Goldberg. I'm so excited, especially for you. If you've never heard this artist before, you're about to be introduced to an iconic protest songwriter sound, just that 60s vibes coming at you. Hold on to your seats, y'all. But as your host, it is my job, part of my job, and my blessing, my honor, to start the music for the night. And I still haven't chosen my first song.
I asked her about a half hour ago. I wasn't sure, but
I have to decide based on who I'm looking at, who's in the room. Let's start with, as I think about sharing the stage with Kathy, this song comes to mind. This is a bubbly little song of mine called The Happiest Girl. I hope you enjoy it. we may only have tonight, so we better have it right. Just hold on tight and see you can let go of me easily. And when life gets hard, don't consider me too far. Just take my word and know that I will hate to see you go. But there's joy to be spread and adventure ahead. Until then, I just have these two hands to give. And this little bit of life I need to live. I could be the happiest girl living on the other side of the world. But things never go as planned. And who am I to make demands? Just take my hand. But see, you can let go of me easily. And when life gets hard, don't consider me too far. Just take my word and know that I will hate to see you go. But there's joy to be spread and adventure ahead. Until then, I just have these two hands to give. And this little bit of life I need to live.
I was thinking I should have used my spare time this week to learn how to play the mouth trumpet because it got me thinking of your duet last week.
Next time.
That was pretty special.
Or can you do like a mouth flute? Oh, that's just whistling, isn't it? No.
I can't really do that.
Piccolo. Moving on. Okay, I couldn't hear my own voice over the sound of my mother's voice in my head. So I'm gonna go put on one of 10 shirts that I have with me, and I'll be right back. And I need you to give a warm welcome to Kathy Butler.
Thank you so much. Well, that was fun. Well, I'm going to start with a song that I hope you're going to be hearing a lot of in the near future. This song is a song that is going to be released on all of your favorite streaming platforms on August 1st. I recorded a couple of songs this spring and into the summer with this really great producer that I happen to know, a fellow by the name of Nick Lee. In the interest of disclosure, I also happen to be related to him. He's my nephew, so I'm going to start calling myself Kathy Folkulay Lee. Like hyphenated. Ride the coattails. Oops. Yeah, it's 2 songs. The collection will be called Equinox. It's a winter song and a spring song. I'm going to sing you the spring song, which is called Flower Moon. Flower moon shines softly through my mind, through my mind. Blessed east wind colors, dark depths undefined. In this tender golden dark heart of gentle mountain song, brave slender hope for tomorrow. Spring hangs lightly in the dawn. Flower moon shines softly like a light, like a light. The color of the wind glows under the flower moon tonight. Spinning, catching memory strands when I was young and brand new. My shadow crossed a moonbeam, cast light, makes dullness true. Flower moon shines softly through my mind, 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 through my mind. Telling lies of my wishes to flower moon, to flower moon. Cool night air, elixir, glimmers ghostly in the gloom. Halo light of old and quiet, resting bygone history. Mountain top, seashore sand, still sky star mystery. Flower moon shines softly like a light, like a light, like a light, like a light. All right, well, Sarah's having a wardrobe change. I guess I'll do another song. Yeah! All right, this is an old one that the 5th song that I ever wrote, in case you had that on your bingo card. A little more of an upbeat song. In spite of the title, this is not a Christmas song. I usually sing it around Christmas because it has Christmas in the title. It's also not about my grandma, but it was inspired by something she used to say. It's called Slower Than Christmas. Grandma said I was slower than Christmas, and you never know what's cooking in someone else's pot. At the corner of memory lane in the back road, wanting just a little more on top of all I got. To believe in take the opportunity to thank Sarah for inviting me to sit up here with her today, which is so kind. But I also want to thank Sarah for something even more important, and that's doing this series in the first place, because she talked about how this was a cup filler. This is my favorite thing in the entire world, to sit and listen to people who write songs, sing songs that they wrote, and talk about them. And I can't believe that on any given Thursday night, I can just drive 10 minutes across town and experience that. Go Peoria! Thank you, Sarah, for the gifts you bring to Peoria.
Thank you, Kathy. Kathy is always so supportive and affirming of me, and I appreciate and I need it, as well as Steve. What a fabulous couple. Just so glad to have them both in that community. Let's see, since you did some nature-y songs, let me throw one out too. In a good way. It's called To Come Home To. I wrote this song about, it's got 3 verses, and each verse is about a different kind of home. The last verse is it's a complicated song. The last verse is about a place I don't go anymore, but it's a good reminder to me that home is where you choose for it to be. And when one place stops feeling like home, guess what? Another place can start feeling like home. And our Tuesday and Thursday night community is home for me, and I'm really grateful for that. I hope you enjoy this. This is called To Come Home To. There's an hour in the evening I recall, the smell of summer rain and the sound of my name, and I can see colors afar. The sun is pouring in, my mother smiles again and says, you go running through the woods like you do. Go wade the stream and find the middle view. There's nothing better on this earth that you can do. Just remember you go home to come home to. It turns out I'm not built to bear the world, but I can run and I can sing and do most anything. I never turned into the right kind of girl, but at the end of the day I hear my maker say, you go running through the woods like you do. Go wade the stream and find the middle view. There's so much more than this earth I have for you. So just remember you go home to come home to. There'll be an hour in the evening you'll recall, the smell of dust and gin, and hear the old familiar din of a room full of people going to fall. like to come home to. One of my favorite things about Songwriter series where you can like talk about the songs is I get to over-explain, which is my natural state, because I fear being misunderstood. Unfortunately, I've learned I can't stop it from happening, but damn, if I have time to over-explain, let's go. So, one time I played that song in the bar that I was singing about in the third verse, and some friends of mine were insulted. And so now I'm like, I fear playing it when I don't have time to explain that lyric, just in case someone else gets insulted, and then we leave not being friends. We can't take it. So we're gonna over-explain. So there's a line, remember a room full of people born to fall, but remember the days when the fallen were the first to say. And my friends felt like, because they knew I was a Christian, they felt like I was being like, oh, look at me hanging out with non-believers and heathens and stuff. And I was like, no, because that's not what that lyric is about. That lyric is actually a message to my family, because I had to fight tooth and nail every day for years and years to be in places they believed I shouldn't be going, because I knew what made me happy, which is, first of all, playing music on a stage, and most stages exist in bars. Wah wah. But also, I know that part of my job on this earth is to take light into places where a lot of people think light shouldn't even bother going. And so that message was not to those friends, but it was to my family, to be like, what you aren't noticing is the people you're telling me not to spend time around are loving me so much more than you right now. So that's what that lyric was about. But it's super complicated also. Home, sometimes for some of us, for a broken heart, home stops being a place where you can go. If home isn't safe, it's time to find a new home. And sometimes that's the complicated story of home. But I'm grateful that we can have more than one kind of home, and that's really what the whole song is about. Over-explaining. Now I feel better.
I like that. I've heard that song before, but I've never heard that story, and now I'm like having this momentary panic in my mind of whether or not, because I have a line that speaks to home like that. And
don't panic. Over-explain, and then we'll all be on the journey.
But I'm not sure. I was planning to sing this song, and I don't even know if it's in my set list, but I'm gonna go off script because I'm feeling moved. Maybe you need to do what you did for Cassie a couple of weeks ago and give me an assignment to bomb.
Okay. Yes, your assignment on this song is to do the worst possible version for us.
I can't even remember the name of it. Okay, let me see if I can. Cassie is another songwriter who I don't think is here, but she was given that assignment a couple of weeks ago, and she failed miserably to bomb her song. So I'll see if
she
I
did.
can.
But your assignment is to bomb.
Is to bomb.
If it's
so
not terrible, I'm going to be upset.
I will do my best to bomb.
Good job.
This is probably the most recent song that I've written, that I've played in public.
Check your volume level.
Oh, sure. It's a song that I was inspired to write because of a magazine article that I read that was talking about, the idea that two things can be true at the same time. The article was speaking specifically about another artist's art, songwriting in fact, but I was just inspired by the way the person who wrote the article phrased it. And it speaks toward the end to that concept of home can be different. And so I'm gonna go off script and try to play this song. It's pretty simple. It doesn't have that many words in it, so I probably won't forget any of them. There's no bad so bad, it erases the good. There's no sad so sad, it can't be understood. pitch dark night ends in dappled sunlight. Two things can be true. Two things can be true. Two things can be true. True at the same time. Two things can be true. Shifting paradigm. Two things can be true. True at the same time. Two things can be true. Two things can be true. The world is torn, torn to shreds and hilarious. You feel forlorn, forlorn and gregarious. The future is bright, bright and unthinkable. Two things can be true. Two things can be true. Two things can be true. True at the same time. Two things can be true. Shifting paradigm. Two things can be true. True at the same time. Two things can be true. Two things can be true. You are home, but it's not the same. Home, but it's not the same. Things can be true, true at the same time. Two things can be true, shifting paradigm. Two things can be true, true at the same time. Two things can be true, two things can be true. Two things can be true, true at the same time. Two things can be true, two things can be true. Two things can be true, two things can be true. I don't think Sarah's ever heard that song before, so she just went with it.
This is an original song? May I have the honor of covering it sometime?
Oh, of course you may.
Oh, I really like
She's
that.
gonna make
song.
me cry.
Don't do it! We already talked about that. You can't.
Last week I forbid Sarah to sing my favorite song that she wrote because I knew it would make me cry. And
So-
now
so-
she gives me this
Yes,
nice
no.
compliment.
Oh,
and I'm
oh.
gonna cry anyway.
Mistakes
Okay.
were made.
It's okay.
We need to, yeah, of course we need to welcome my bestie Jackie Music, who just got in the house with a lot of I realized I was about to say that like you were coming on stage, but I just so like you. You're like, welcome my bestie Jackie Music! Yay! Love that song, and I'm so glad it exists because it's a truth, it's a concept that I really cling to and I try to grow from, and I really noticed that I struggle to grow alongside people who refuse to let more than one thing be true at the same. Now, not everything can be true at the same time. That's not what that song said. But more than one thing at times can be true. And wow, what a world it would be if we just calmed the hell down and accepted that concept. And for those evangelicals in the house, it does not. I must point out, it does not disprove or contest the pillars of our religion. And for example, I will give you, our God is one. Yes, can I get an amen? Our God is one. Our God is also 3 in 1. Can I get an amen? And can we get some snaps for those two things that are true at the same time? Thank you so much. Okay, moving on. That takes me into one of my favorites of my original songs. This is something I've referred to as my heart song. If there's ever a time to overplay it, the time is now, which is why I've been recently overplaying it. So eat your heart out. This is just what we're doing. This is called The Lions. And it speaks a lot to my upbringing, to what I was trained to do, and how I'm trying to do it now, and how it's really upsetting the people who trained me to do it. Life is complicated. Can we all say that together? Life is complicated. That just makes me feel better. This is called The Lions. I could be a David with a heart worth saving. I could look Goliath in the face, or maybe a Moses with words worth saying. I could lead men to a better place, or maybe I'm an Esther. I'll save my people from the hate. The blood of kings runs through my veins. Or even a Job would give me hope, and hope would not put me to shame. Make me a Daniel, that I may stand before the tyrants. Make me a Daniel, and I may walk among the light. I sat in secret and begged for new desires, looking for a revelation. But I had to leave the sanctuary to walk through the fire. Silence never saved a city or a people or a nation. So make me a Daniel, that I may stand before the tyrants. Make me a Daniel, that I may walk among the light. You may feel like you're surrounded by lions right now. And my guess is that no matter where your thinking lies, no matter where your viewpoint lies right now, you probably do feel like you're surrounded by lions. That's complicated. That's a hard world to live in when surrounded just by each other. We're like, are Are you gonna bite me next, Kathy? You know? How do I know? I don't know. Thank you, Kathy. It's hard to feel at peace, it's hard to rest, it's hard to heal in a world where everyone could be aligned. But the great news is that the same person who made you made all those people, and he made those lions in the lion's den with Daniel. And he has the power to open a mouth like mine, thank you, Lord. He also has the power to shut a mouth. And I love a God that can shut a mouth. So just know that even if you feel like you're surrounded by lions, and even if you don't know which are which, there is power available to shut those mouths, and you can feel safe, and you can feel secure, and you can have hope, and you can experience joy, and you can experience healing, and you can experience freedom. And you might even experience more than you thought was possible while being in such an unsafe situation. But I encourage you to reassess the lions and ask yourself if someone somewhere is keeping their mouths shut and looking out for you. Let my love be louder than all the con men and doubters. Make me the Daniel that I may stand before these tyrants. Make me the Daniel that I may walk among these lions. Make me a Daniel that I may stand before these tyrants. Make me a Daniel that I may walk among the lions. Thank you. Thanks for listening, especially to that song. That's my heart song. It's called The Lions. It's waiting for you on your favorite streaming platform. And if my sign up here didn't make it clear, my heart has room for one king. My country has room for none. Get out of here.
Amen.
Take it away, Kat.
Amen. I don't have anything that pops to mind to follow that powerful song, so I'm gonna do. I wasn't gonna play this song tonight because I just did it on the open mic a couple weeks ago, so some of you heard it. But then I was happy to see that my friend Marty came tonight, and he was in the house, and I gave him a heads up I was gonna shout him out from the stage. He said that would be okay, so I figured it would. I asked Steve, do you think Marty would be okay with that? He comes in, and Steve's like, well, yeah, it's Marty. This song wasn't written to have anything to do with Marty. It's a song of healing and transformation that I wrote a few years ago, and it just so happens I wrote it on April 25th. And back in those days, all those days, 3 long years ago, my main musical outreach was, one of my main musical outreaches was a YouTube channel, and I documented all of my songs that I wrote by just recording a basic version of myself in my attic singing the song and putting them on YouTube. And but I used it as sort of like a video diary, I guess, for myself. I talked about what I was thinking when I wrote the song, maybe what the song was about, even like what ukulele was I playing, because I've got a lot of them and people would ask, you know. And I also documented the date that the song was written. And this song so happened to be written on Marty's birthday. So Marty saw it on YouTube and he made a comment that he liked the song, which was very nice. I can't remember exactly what you said. But you also said, and you wrote it on my birthday, how cool. And I told him that in parentheses after the name of this song would evermore be Marty's birthday song. Sarah, you can confirm.
I see it!
Marty's birthday song.
Thank you.
And that I would shout him out. That I would shout him out when I played this song in public, which I don't always do if you're not in the house. But since you're in the house, I'm going to play Marty's birthday song, also known as Deeper Breath, which is a song of healing and transformation. And it goes like this. I won't greet the morning sun. I won't greet the morning sun. I won't greet the morning sun. No, I won't greet the morning sun. I won't lift the falling bird. I won't lift the falling bird. I won't lift the falling bird. No, I won't greet the morning sun. I won't swim the mountain stream. I won't swim the mountain stream. I won't lift the falling bird. No, I won't greet the morning sun. I won't breathe a deeper breath. I won't swim the mountain stream. I won't lift the falling bird. No, I won't greet the morning sun. I will breathe a deeper breath. I will swim the mountain stream. I will lift the falling bird. Yes, I will greet the morning sun. Yes, I will breathe a deeper breath. Yes, I will swim the mountain stream. Yes, I will lift the falling bird. Yes, I will greet the morning sun. Thank you. Deeper Breath, aka Marty's birthday song.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Lovely.
Hi, Cassie.
Kathy, we were talking about you earlier. Oh, yeah, did you bomb that song earlier you were supposed to
I did
bomb?
not.
Oh, you failed me.
I used your you being told to bomb your song. I used that in the hopes that I would not bomb a song that I did earlier. And
We have two excellent pieces of
I
evidence
got
on
the
this stage
assignment,
alone.
and I don't think I got an F on the assignment, but I think I got a D minor.
Well, you got an F on the assignment to bomb, but we all know the real assignment was for the assignment to bomb to let you do a good. So on the subconscious assignment, you got an A+.
It's what do they call that? Reverse psychology.
Yeah. So you failed your reverse psychology. Wait,
Failed or succeeded or
Yes.
something.
I'm happy with the results.
It worked.
It produced the results we desired. See, if we're singing about healing and transfer. Now you told me not to do generational. What was the other one you told me not to do?
You can do the prison one if you want to.
Oh, I don't have to.
can't remember the name of it.
No, I'm not in the mood anyways.
Okay.
If we're singing healing and transformation.
Oh, I really want you to do generational though.
You make
I think I want to cry. I will be brave. If I begin to sob, someone can bring me a tissue. But I I'm feeling brave and whole, and this is such an amazing song. I really would like to hear it.
Oh, thank you, Fred. If it helps you to have another assignment, oh, thank you, Jack. You're the best. You're the best. Oh yeah, what if the assignment was to break down and cry?
Okay.
I don't know if that's gonna work in this case. Okay, try that first, and then the other, if that doesn't work, know that it's really valuable practice to have to sing during or after you've cried, because if you perform enough, there will come a time when you have to do that. So to do it for the first time in a really intense performance scenario can be really jarring. So if you do cry, you can look at it as intentional practice to sing after crying.
Okay, you heard that. If I cry, I'm doing it on purpose so that I'll be a better performer in the future.
And you might not believe me, but that's literally something, that's homework I've assigned to a student before. Because her goal, her reason for coming to see me is she wanted to be able to sing to her husband in his elderly decline. And we knew that crying was going to be involved, so we practiced crying while singing. And we were like, don't shut it down because we need to practice. Like, your voice has to get used to it. It's very different to sing when your body is crying. It's very strange and different. So you're not the first one with that assignment. And look at us go. We're just cooking with gas.
I just really want everybody to hear this song. It's so good.
Thank you, Brenda. Speaking of cooking with gas, this song is about not that. It's about cooking on a wood-burning stove for a man who lets you chop all your own wood. This is about my great-grandmother, and I guess it's about my great-grandfather as well, because he's in there too. And ain't life complicated? This is called Generational. Great-grandmother was married off when she was only 12, and I wonder if a part of her still suffers in me now. I bear curses of the women who bore the children who bore me, but I also bear the strength it took to cut up each dead tree just to feed it to a fire that warmed someone else's feet. My grandpa died the day she died, and then he died some more. And my daddy has died more than any man has died before. If I don't quit my own dying, my kids will be dying too. How can you roll against a river when the river runs through you? And my daddy sang a song with Grandma talking to herself. Oh. And I wonder if I'm crazy for talking to me now. My great-grandmother was sent away when she was only 12, and I know that there's a part of me that suffers for that now. But if I can do the dying for someone who isn't me, surely I can do some healing too and set great-grandma free. And maybe years from now my own grandson will sing in memory. What if my own great-granddaughter comes to heal something in me? as for my bloodline, let's check in with Kathy.
We didn't see any big tears actually drip onto the ukulele. I'm okay.
I'm proud of you.
I'm a little choked up. Isn't that an amazing song? I only recently came across the concept before I heard this song about, is it intergenerational trauma? Is that what you call it? And
Known by many names.
and I was like, what in the world is that? And then I read about it and I'm like, oh, that's really, really interesting. And then I heard Sarah sing that song for the first time a long time ago, and I was like, oh gosh, that's it. That's it right there. Yeah.
It's complicated in here.
It's
It's complicated
complicated.
out here, and it's just easier if we all recognize how complicated everything is.
Do we have to say it again?
Yes,
life
is complicated, yeah. Oh, just
All
it
right,
just makes
well-
my nervous system feel better.
Thank you for singing that. I love that song.
Thank you
It's
for-
beautiful.
Requesting that song.
Oh yay, and I'm glad that I feel like I can sing the next song without being too choked up.
I'm impressed. Are we impressed? Yes. I don't know if
Cheers,
you know how
everybody.
hard that
After
is,
a
but
little
that's really
sip
difficult.
of PBR.
Okay. As we depart from that song, in the trauma-informed world, intergenerational trauma is an extremely accurate phrase. Others might recognize more the phrases generational curses, generational blessings, generational strengths. So I encourage you to remember as you are breaking your generational curses, not to forget to claim your generational strengths. They are in there too. The same woman who was suffering was also chopping up all that wood and cooking on a burning stove her whole life, chopping up her own wood, and she had a lot of strength. And that strength is in there too. So break what you need to break, claim what you need to claim, and snaps for anyone who got a blessing from a past generation, because not everyone did. I'm really grateful for how hard my grandparents worked and how hard my parents worked, and that's why I'm so blessed today. Oh, and that'll be my next song, I think.
Oh yay. Well, I'm gonna just sing something mindlessly happy.
Lovely.
This is actually the third song I ever wrote, and the first song that I really was challenged to write, that took rewriting, and when you hear it, you're gonna be like, well, that's kind of a weightless song. It is sort of a weightless song. That was my problem with it. I played the ukulele and I was singing this really happy song, and it was like, it was too much. It was too sweet. It was too sweet. So it took me a while to embrace this song, but I think that I have, and it's just a happy little song about living your best life called Summer Madness.
I'm gonna get a drink to improve my summer madness.
All right, do it. Here we go. If you want more luck, take more chances. Hear the birds singing with summer madness. Sunshine golden, champagne on my face.
I strategically wait to ask that question. Until I know we're having a good time. Ask questions you know you want the answers. I'm gonna continue that song choice of mine. This is about the blessings that my grandparents left for me. All of them worked so hard, and I'm basically, yeah. I mean, I pick up a lot of crap on the side of the road that other people throw out, but pretty much every other thing I have in life is because of my grandparents and how hard they worked. I'm very proud to live in, honored to, blessed to live in their home, and in every room in their home is just 100 childhood memories for me. And so it's in a world that can feel very unsafe, I live in the place where I feel safest, and not everyone can say that. I'm really grateful for that. When I look out my kitchen window, I see the garden where my grandpa worked, and you will hear in this song lots of the phrases that he would have said to me as he was teaching me to garden in what is now my backyard. This is called In the Garden. Right here seems as good as any other. You take that side, I'll take this one. Right here seems as good as any other. And Grandpa said, these ones like the sun. Does a man just know when to plant and what to grow? Or did someone show him how to make the most of every row? Well, the longer that I live, the better that I know. I am harvesting from seeds that my grandfather sowed. I am harvesting from seeds that my grandfather sowed. Right here seems as good as any other, but don't dig too deep and watch where you step. Right here, would you hand me another? We did good work today, but there is always more left. Yes, we did good work today, but there is always more left. Does a man just know when to plant and what to grow? Or did someone show him how to make the most of every row? Well, the longer that I live, the better that I know. I am harvesting from seeds that my grandfather sowed. Yes, the longer that I live, the better that I know. I am harvesting from seeds that my grandfather sowed. I am harvesting from seeds that my grandfather sowed. I am harvesting from seeds that my grandfather sowed. Right here, it's as good as any other. Just to know we stand right where they stay. Right here, where my grandfather and mother shared their whole lives together and called it good. It's called In the Garden. On your favorite streaming platform, you could hear that as a part of the EP called Ripple Songs, and you'll hear a sick fretless bass solo on that track. Really like the most emotional bass playing you've ever heard. I highly recommend it. Check it out.
Awesome. That was beautiful.
Thank you.
All right, I was kind of listening with one ear and looking at my songs with another ear.
That's
Going,
what you gotta do.
what am I gonna do next? And I didn't really come up with a good answer for that one either, but we seem to have this kind of healing vibe and family vibe going on. So I'm going to sing a song, a lot, let me think. I wrote this song from a writing prompt. In the interest of full disclosure, actually 2 writing prompts are in play here. But I collect writing prompts if I can get my hands on a good one. And I had a prompt a few years ago, write a letter to your inner child. And I'd been spending some time with my inner child, and I thought it would be a good idea to try to write her a letter. And I sat down to write her a letter, and I had no idea what to say. So I looked at my other thoughts and words and phrases that writers of all kind collect, and I saw another writer prompt that said, if you were a color, what would you be? And then I wrote this song called You Are Yellow to my inner child. You are as yellow as sunshine, turn to freeze in a golden splash. People throw rocks at shiny things, and what they say is balderdash. Instead of worrying what could go wrong, wonder about what could go right. Instead of holding on, let go. Throw your light so bright. You will find you're happy, and you'll get there on your own. With help from brave friends along the way, up to now unknown. Instead of worrying what could go wrong, wonder about what could go right. Instead of holding on, let go. Throw your light so bright. Open up to new activity. Your energy will mix things up. Perfect is an enemy of good. Find your voice and don't shut up. Instead of speeding up, slow down. Instead of fretting, practice gratitude. Instead of pulling away, lean in. Be gentle with yourself, seek solitude. Instead of worrying what could go wrong, wonder about what could go right. Instead of holding on, let go. Throw your light so bright. Instead of worrying what could go wrong, wonder about what could go right. Instead of holding on, let go. Throw your light so bright. Instead of holding on, let go. Throw your light so bright.
I'll be back.
Yeah.
If you're not back, I'll do another.
let's see. This comes close to that inner child theme, I think. This is a lesser heard song of mine. It's called Bad Roommate. I wrote it on the piano originally, but I don't know what I was singing because I ain't a piano player. But songwriting tool, sitting at the piano to write a song allowed me to write a song I would have never written through guitar, and now I'm adapting it to guitar. And even though I do not have excellent piano skills, just tinkering around that helped me do something new on guitar that guitar alone wouldn't have permitted. And we're all learning the lesson together. Good, we're so learned and growing. We're so growing. We're good. Okay, sing Sarah. Here we go. It's called Bad Roommate. It's about moi. I'm comfortably numb, barely awake, not delusional, no, I'm just in a dreamscape, trying to learn how to live with my least favorite roommate. I'm strange to myself, but never quite someone else. I'm cruising 5 mph, so what could I have to hate? It's only fine to be high when you want to be high. Why did I walk into this room? There is a battle in me, and I am who it's between. I am a tale it's only for the high. When you wanna be high. Why did I walk into this room? That's called Bad Roommate, and that's
Did you
from a
sneak in
future
earlier and I
project
didn't
called
see
Songs
you?
for Survivors. And I might play a couple more for you.
You can do
How you
another
feeling?
one if you want.
Huh? What?
Do another one.
And then,
You can do
do you not
another
feel
one.
it?
You're good.
Doctor.
Nah,
I'll settle in.
she won't settle in.
Oh, Beth Ann said doctor.
I think I will.
All right.
You know I'm very, very Cajun. They call SMD the sound actor because SMD is good. Okay. It's called Doctor. I hope you like it. This is also from Songs for Survivors. This is the first one that was written before I even knew that was going to be a project. This is my Survivor song. I'm proud to play it. It's called Doctor. Call me doctor. I can take one look inside myself and see. Oh, you ain't never said one healthy word to me. And you're cut from your tongue to your teeth. Just call me doctor. I can put my ear up to your heart and know that kind of poison in your system takes a toll. And if you listen, you can almost hear the holes. You got a serious disease, and you thought that you could give it to me. But there ain't no cure for a heart like yours, like a good night's sleep and a few locked doors. I know there ain't no cure, there ain't no cure. Ain't no cure for a heart like yours, like an upright bass and a liquor store. No, there ain't no cure. Put those sticks to the kid, I need it, I need it. Underground, people down and I bleed it. No, there ain't no cure, there ain't no cure. Ain't no cure for a heart like yours. Oh, ain't no cure for a heart like yours. No, no. No man in the world is strong enough to break this girl, but they can try. No, there ain't no cure, there ain't no cure. No one in his right mind will waste 1 minute of my sweet time. But there's a long line. So just call me doctor. I can take one look inside your mouth and see all the things you thought you hid away from me. Yeah, you're covered from your tongue to your teeth. Just call me doctor. I can put my ear up to your heart and know some little woman disconnected it from your soul. And I'm done filling in the hole. that release date, which with each passing day has not been scheduled, but life is coming together. Ducks are aligning. Ducks are getting in that damn row. And we gonna release the hell out of that song.
A woohoo indeed.
Woohoo indeed.
I second that woohoo.
It's time.
It is time.
All right. What do I do now? Okay, I'm gonna play you my weirdest song. Cause why not? Yeah. Nobody in this room has ever heard that song. This song. I'm not even sure Steve. Well, you've probably heard it, but this is a true story. This actually happens. I don't write very many true stories because nothing ever happens to me. So it's hard for me to figure out things to write story songs about things that really happen. But Steve will be familiar with the story. I'll tell you the story. We used to go down to Florida in the winter, and we always go to the same place. It's Cocoa Beach on the space coast of Florida, midway down the Atlantic coast of Florida. And a few years ago, we found out that some acquaintances of ours spent a lot of time, they spent their vacations down there too. So she was giving me a lot of ideas of places that we might want to visit, places to eat, and places that they like to go. And she told us about this spiritualist camp in Central Florida that they liked to go to because it was beautiful and also kind of cool, and they would get readings and things. And there was a nice place to eat nearby, and she couldn't remember the name of it. So when we got down there, we were looking for something to do, and I searched online to find out the name of it, and it turned out the name of it was Casadega. I don't know if there's any Bright Eyes fans in the house other than me, but that lit me up because some people might want to go to a spiritualist camp on some sort of a pilgrimage, but I wanted to go to Casadega on a pilgrimage to be somewhere that Conor Oberst might have been, because he's one of my favorite songwriters of all time. So we took a little road trip, and we went to Casadega, and then this stuff happened. The first 2/3 of this song happened. And it wasn't that interesting of an encounter, but I took it home and just decided to see if I could write a song about a mundane encounter with a stranger in a strange place, and I did. I wrote this song called Mood Ring. Went to Casadega, bought myself a mood ring. How else would I ever know what in the world I was feeling? A man came up to me, a small dog in his arms, said he liked my shirt, caught me off my guard. Said he saw a peacock once at a bus stop, and then a black snake at the same stop. Then he said it again. Said I was glad not to see that snake, 'cause I am afraid. He did a double take and said, the snake's a spirit animal, the snake and other animals too. And I said mine was Winnie the Pooh. Then I turned away, he walked away. let be, release. Kind stranger, dear stranger, go at your own pace. While I slow down and go at my own pace. I went to Casadega, bought myself a mood ring. There's a couple of things I should probably tell you that might make that song make more sense. I said if you're a Bright Eyes fan, if you're not a Bright Eyes fan, you might be like, what does that have to do with anything? Bright Eyes had a record called Casadega. That was the connection of why I wanted to go there. I did buy a mood ring, $2.99. I was in this spiritualist camp with all these stones and oils and things that were meaningful to so many people, and I was just overwhelmed, but I had to have some sort of talisman, so I bought one of those cheap plastic mood rings, which I thought was funny that it was there in the first place. And I did say to the checkout girl, I needed to buy it because how else would I ever know how in the world I was feeling? And she just kind of went, like that. Also, you should know the guy that came up to me, I almost wore this shirt tonight in case I played this song because I really like this shirt, but I couldn't work it into a fit. But it had a peacock on it, so that was, and this stranger came up to me and said he liked my shirt, and I had to do this, like, what am I wearing? We've all been there. Anyway, I did not say to the man that my spirit animal was Winnie the Pooh. That's where that everything was true up till then. That I just couldn't.
You don't have to admit to that.
But you know, I was trying to figure out when I was writing the song because I had never really thought about my spirit animal, and I was coming up with all these animals, but none of them rolled off the tongue or rhymed or anything like that. And I came up with Winnie the Pooh, but you know Winnie the Pooh is not a bad choice for a spirit animal.
I honestly think for us white girls it's the only option. I don't think we're technically supposed to claim spirit animals at all. So Winnie the Pooh I think is excellent. You be Winnie the Pooh, I'll be Tigger. No, I'd rather, I'm Eeyore. Shit.
Are all your
Shit. What are you gonna do? You saw me realize that. That's fine. You know, that's fine.
Well, I do have a book on my shelf called The Tao of Pooh. Pooh is a very, in addition to being a silly old bear, a very wise one.
That's true.
Very
My dad, if he's feeling especially affectionate, he calls me Sarah the Pooh instead of Winnie the Pooh.
That's adorable.
It is, but did you notice how his only pet name for me has the word poo in it? It's pretty exemplary. I'm going to use this song to encourage you all to leave the room. Wow, who is she? Why did she say that? Why would she ever do that? Because you're at a listening concert. But it's because I want to give you the opportunity in a shame-free, guilt-free way to go make your final drink and food purchases at the bar. Okay, go see Brian, get your refill, get a $1 hot dog if you like a little affordable snack. That was my dinner for the evening. We got excellent pizzas. We got the only place in town that serves Butch's cheesy bread. It is not the same as Butch's cheese pizza. You better try it if you haven't before. Believe me when I say. Take advantage, and Brian will so appreciate us making our final orders and closing out our tab so we can all make the most efficient use of this fabulous facility. This song is a newer song of mine. Jackie will hear it from the bar. This is inspired much in part by my dentist, who happens to be a member of our mobile open mic community on Tuesdays, Dr. Jessica Dean. She has taken such good care of my teeth, and having her around makes me think about my teeth a lot. As you see her and you're like, oh no. But she's fixing me right up. Just yesterday she did 4 on this side, and last week she did 6 up front, and she's just taking such good care of me in the most practical way. I appreciate her deeply. But she's keeping my teeth on the brain. This was a songwriting prompt I gave to myself to see if I could write a song about my dental cavities that's catchy enough that you won't mind that I'm singing about my dental cavities. So this is where you can grade and rate me and decide how I did on that assignment. This is called Sweet Tea. And I have it on good authority from Dr. Dean that sweet tea is to blame for many a dental cavity, so be careful with your sweet tea. Let's make a little list of the things you never would like or know about me, and let's start with the holes in my teeth, the holes in my teeth. Let's make a little list of the things you never would like or know about me, and let's start with the holes in my teeth, the holes in my teeth. Sweet tea, putting holes in my teeth. Sweet tea, putting holes in my. Addicted since I found it. I know my way around it. Sweet tea, putting holes in my teeth, putting holes in my teeth, putting holes in my teeth. Let's make a list of the things you never would like. Go on about me and then start with the way I don't sleep, the way I don't sleep. Let's make a little list of the things you never would like. Go on about me and then start with the way I don't sleep, the way I don't sleep. Sweet tea, I ain't getting no sleep. Sweet tea, I ain't getting no, addicted since I found it. I know my way around it. Sweet tea, I ain't getting no, sweet, I ain't getting no, sweet, I got holes in my teeth, I ain't getting no, sweet, I ain't getting no, sweet, must say, maybe, smelling like a damn bouquet. Sweet tea, must say, maybe, smelling like a damn bouquet. Sweet tea, holes in my teeth, I got holes in my teeth, and I ain't getting no sleep. I got holes in my teeth. I do believe in moderation, but I've been off my medication. Susceptible to new sensations. Yeah, I've been off my medication. But on the sweet tea, holes in my teeth. Sweet tea, putting holes in my. Addicted since I found you. I know my way around it. Sweet, putting holes in my sweet, putting holes in my sweet, putting holes in my teeth. Addicted since I found you. I know my way around it. Sweet, putting holes in my teeth. Must say, mayday, smelling like a damn bouquet. That's called Sweet Tea.
You know, I don't know any other songs about cavities.
Good.
I think it's
Well, I bet you know a lot of songs about cavities, but not about dental cavities. And that is a joke about pop music,
but
Yeah.
because it's sexual. Pop music be sexual. Okay.
Kathy, take it away.
Kathy, have you played Tenderness?
Revolution of Tenderness?
Yeah.
Well, isn't that funny? Because I just pulled, I was looking at the time and saying it might be about the last song. So I like to end on Revolution of Tenderness. Thank you for saying that. I like to end on this song because it usually makes me feel good to walk out with. Hopefully it will serve that same purpose for you. This is a song I wrote when I was kind of going through a hard time and I was trying to write my way out of it and I was not having a lot of success with that. And then I read something, probably a meme on social media, given where I usually read things, that had to do with the Pope, and not the Pope, not the new Pope, the former Pope, the late Pope Francis, and a revolution of tenderness. And that phrase just lit me up, and I decided to make that my song instead of my bad mood. So I wrote what I think of as a folk anthem, and some of you know it, so sing along if you like. It's called Revolution of Tenderness.
Tuesday night, and eventually on a special spotlight Thursday, known as the Listening Room Director's Cut. We have 2 physical tip jars. One is this guitar case. The other you will walk by as you leave. There's also a QR code out there if you prefer to tip virtually instead of with paper money, but just know that all of that is going to be split between me and Kathy. No matter how you tip, at least half of that will go to Kathy, half to me, and we so greatly appreciate any investment you have to make in those tip jars tonight. They're a major reason why people like us are able to do what we love doing most. And you're the other reason. Thanks for being here. Give it a Brian on your
When you walk by the tip jar on the way out, you'll see some Kathy Pokalele stickers. Please help yourself to a Kathy Pokalele sticker. And if you love it and are so inspired to toss a couple bucks in the tip jar, there's no charge for the stickers, but the tips are always appreciated.
Well, I forgot to say that. Thank you, Kathy. And can we keep it going? An extra thank you to Marty Wambacker from me, Wamback in Peoria, for covering the